Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So before I get into this video, I would like to say, if you're new around here, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is for you to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. The second rule, that's for you to verify everything that you learn, whether it's on this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule to life. So getting into this video is going to be about the Discover It Secured Credit Card and how to get your card to graduate, because I've been getting emails and even comments on older videos, and people have been asking me about why their card isn't graduating. They're on their 8th month and their card isn't graduating. What's going on? And honestly, I made countless amounts of videos on the Discover It Secured Card, but I decided to do an updated video to help some of you out. So when it comes to the Discover It Secured Card, as you all may know, a secured credit card is not the same as an unsecured. You basically give a deposit to the bank and then your credit limit is determined. Now, credit limits could vary, and everyone with a secured credit card doesn't have the same credit limit. And I always say the Discover It Secured Credit Card is the best one around. And secured credit cards in general, whether you have a Discover one or one with Capital One or wherever, is a great way to build up your credit score. But as some of you may know, the Discover one is so good because it actually reports to all three major credit bureaus. That's Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion while you have the card. So that's a great thing because you start building up your credit history with the card. Now, for those of you who are new here, which I'm sure some of you are, I started off my credit card journey with the Discover It Secured Card. Prior to that, I had a retail card. I don't really consider that as part of my credit card journey because that card actually got closed eventually as well. But I consider Discover It Secured Credit Card as the first card that started off my credit card journey as well as my credit score journey. And I was in a rough place back in 2015. This was early 2015. So I still have the card. Of course, it's not secured anymore. It's unsecured. And back then, it was a little different than what it is now. Now, you all are able to graduate within 7 months. Back then, you had to have at least a year's worth of credit history with the card in order to graduate it. So my card graduated in the 11th month. But I'll be honest with you, the Discover It Secured Credit Card, it changed my life and it helped me out with my credit card journey big time. And now I'm pretty much in a position where I could get pretty much any card that I want. And it all started with the Discover It Secured Credit Card. So if you are someone who is thinking about getting it, or you already have it and you want to know how to graduate your card, this video is for you. So if you know someone that's interested in building up their credit score and starting off with a secured card and they have interest in Discover It Secured Credit Card, you want to pass this video along to them. So go grab them if they're around, and if they're not around, after you watch this video in completion, make sure you forward it to them. So getting into the good parts, some of you want to know why your card isn't graduating, and this is a common theme. It's not like it's rare, it's actually common, because a lot of times what happens is people sign up for a secured credit card without knowing how credit cards work. And they also don't read the fine print when it comes to Discover It Secured Credit Card as well as the rest of the secured cards. So basically how it works is, yes, you have to manage your card correctly, meaning you have to pay on time. You have to make sure that you're not late. You have to pay every month. I tell people to pay in full. I also tell people to watch their utilization, keep it at 10% or less. If you don't know what utilization is, I have videos on the homepage of this channel that you could check out. It's a playlist called Credit Card Help for Beginner. It tells you and teaches you about credit card utilization. So go and watch those videos after this one is over with. But I tell people that. Now, as far as graduating, your utilization really isn't considered, even though how well you manage the credit card is considered, and also how well you're managing things on your credit report is definitely considered. And that's one of the things that a lot of you who haven't graduated and you're beyond that 7-month range, you are not paying attention to the rest of the items on your credit report. Are you on time or are you late? Are you making sure that you're paying down the debts that you currently have? What's the status of the rest of the accounts and the items on your credit report? They need to be intact too. You can't just go and get a secured credit card and say, hey, I pay on time every month. Why isn't my card graduating? If you go to Discover's website and you read the fine print, in the fine print, they say that you need to manage the other accounts that you have on your credit report correctly as well. So that means making sure that you're paying on time, making sure that you're not late. If you have debts, paying down on those debts. And one thing you want to avoid doing also when you do have a secured credit card is not applying for other credit cards. Because I know some of you'll go and apply for 3 or 4 credit cards. One may be cool. I applied for another secured credit card when I had my Discover It and I got approved for it. But going and applying for 3 to 5 credit cards while you're trying to graduate a secured credit card, that's really not smart, because not only are they going to pay attention to your credit report, they're going to pay attention to the other activities that you're doing as well. And yes, hard inquiries are included in that. So if you have a secured credit card with Discover and it hasn't graduated in that 7-month range, you need to ask yourself, how well are you managing your secured credit card with Discover? And also, how well are you managing the other accounts that are on your credit report? Ask yourself that question. It's important. Also, you want to make sure that you prepare yourself for post-graduation. What is graduation? Graduation is when your secured credit card turns unsecured. And you have to prepare yourself for that, because that's when credit limit increases come around. And you can ask Discover for a credit limit increase. I had a question the other day and someone came by and they asked me about a credit limit increase, and they were only in their 6th month of having to Discover It secured credit card. And one thing I want to remind you all is that when you have a secured credit card, I like to tell people to think of it as having training wheels on a bike. You want to be patient. You don't want to move too fast. So worrying about a credit limit increase and your card hasn't graduated yet, that's doing things a little backwards. You want to make sure you put the sock on before the shoe. You don't want to put the sock over the shoe. So you want to make sure you graduate your card, and then when you graduate your card, that's when you could worry about credit limit increases and things like that. Because I think a lot of times people get so excited and so anxious that they just want to increase that credit limit, because usually with a secured card, the credit limit is pretty low. So they want to increase it because it's either ego or they want to spend more. But I always tell people and always remind people, make sure that you take your time with a secured credit card. It's a lot easier now than what it was when I first started out, because as I stated, when I first started out, we had to have our secured card for almost a year before I graduated. Now you have it for 7 months, and it gets to graduate within that 7-month time frame if you're doing the other things that I talked about earlier in this video. So you want to have that patience. You don't want to rush into trying to get a credit limit increase and hitting up Discover and asking them for a credit limit increase. 7 months honestly goes by pretty quick when you're handling business and taking care of business. So just continue to use the card, pay it off every month, make sure you're paying on time. But don't be in a rush to get your card to graduate. It'll graduate when Discover believes you're ready. And like I stated earlier, your credit report and the other activities that you have going on your credit report outside of the Discover card matters, and it's going to have an impact on that. So I just wanted to share this video with you all. I wanted to share that advice. Like I stated, I'm someone who graduated my secured card with Discover, and that was almost 10 years ago. But I wanted to share that information with you all to let you all know that it is possible. Just stay patient and stay determined and stay disciplined, and you can do it. And once you do it, it opens up a lot of possibilities for you all. So I salute all of you who are on that journey, because I was on that journey. I went from poor to excellent credit, and I hope a lot of you are able to do the same. And that's why I make these videos. That's why I get on here and talk to you all about the Discover It secured card and secured credit cards in general. If you might notice, in the credit card community, a lot of people don't talk about secured credit cards too much, but you all matter. You all who are starting out this credit card journey and credit score journey, you matter to me, because I was once in your shoes before. But I wanted to make this video as a reminder to those of you who are on that journey and are trying to graduate your secured credit card that it can be done. Just be patient. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. If you're new around here and you're feeling the vibe, be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video, because I post often. Also, this goes to every single one of you, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. It literally takes seconds. Hit the like button. That's your way of letting the algorithm know you support this video and support this channel. Another way to let the algorithm and me know that you support this channel is sharing this video. There are people who need to see this video, whether they're trying to build up their credit score or they're trying to start off with credit cards, whether they're younger or older. They need to see this video so they can start their journey as well. Pay it forward. I appreciate every single one of you for watching. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right? In the description box below, I always tell people, check out the description box below for extra resources from Water Your Soil. Part of the description box also showcases my book that I have. I have a book. It's been out for a while now. It's been out for years. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. The book is available. It's on Amazon. It's on Barnes & Noble. Most online bookstores have the book. And the book is basically about how FICO credit scoring works. Once you understand how FICO credit scoring works, you're pretty much on your way to helping yourself build, develop, and maintain a good credit score. So check the book out whenever you get a chance.